Hi guys, come and spend a day with us in Malaga. I'm Zoe and I spent 2 summers living with a Spanish family working as an au pair in Malaga, Spain. Now I'm bringing my boyfriend Chris for the first time. I'm super excited to show him all of my favourite places and I thought we'd take you with us. Chris's favourite thing to do on holiday is to sit drinking his morning coffee, eating a pastry and watching the world go by. Pastries are his favourite way to start the day. So after some thorough research and a couple of recommendations, we headed to La Fantastica for the best croissant in Malaga.
Zoe, you know me so well. Hey, I'm Chris, and the one thing I will say is that if you visit this bakery, you will want to eat everything. La Fantastica is a beautiful artisan bakery in the city centre with both indoor and outdoor seating. We walked in and straight away our eyes were drawn to the amazing display of cakes and pastries. There were so many flavours to choose from, including cheesecake and Biscoff, but this morning we were feeling a little nutty and chose pistachio and almond. I recommend the pistachio croissant. It was filled with pistachio cream and the pastry was super tasty. The coffee was also delicious and I left feeling full of energy and ready to start the day.
We visited Malaga in April and although we were blessed with blue skies for most of our trip, this morning was fairly cloudy. This didn't make the city any less beautiful though. Malaga has a golden glow in all weathers.
After breakfast, we walked from the city centre to the port where we planned a visit to the Pompidu Centre, which is a contemporary art gallery.
I've been before and I definitely recommend it, but we can now tell you that on a Tuesday the gallery is closed, so don't visit on a Tuesday. A quick change of plans took us on a mini hike to the most amazing viewpoint overlooking the city.
And just in time for the sun to come out. This walk is a must for any visitor to Malaga, although a little challenging in places due to some of the path being quite steep. If you're feeling active, the views are well worth the climb.
The start of the path can be found just next to the Roman Theatre and weaves up the hill along the perimeter of the castle. We stopped for a couple of breaks on the way to the viewpoint and my top tip would be to carry water and make sure you're wearing sun cream.
From the top, the views are incredible. You can see over the port, the bullring, the cathedral, the cruise ships, and the sprawling streets of the city centre.
I love this view. I've done it a couple of times and I'd also recommend the walk at dusk as it can be stunning with pink and purple skies. The walk up to the viewpoint is free and once you get to the top, you have a choice. Head back down and enjoy a well-deserved rest or continue up for a couple of minutes and pay $3.50 to visit the castle grounds.
We chose to visit the castle and enjoyed a walk around the castle walls. There is a free audio guide which tells you all about the history of the castle if you'd like to learn more.
I'm pleased we paid and went in. The grounds are beautiful, we took some really cool pictures and saw even more amazing views. I'd say that if you're really into castles and history, for €3.50 this is something great to do. But it's not a must-see in my opinion. I really think it depends on how long you're spending in Malaga.
Next, it was time for lunch and we decided to check out El Pimpi, which is one of Malaga's busiest lunch spots. There is always a queue here and we wanted to know whether it was worth the hype.
I'd say it definitely was. We queued for about 15 minutes. I think we were lucky and I imagine on weekends the wait is longer. But the staff were really helpful, the service was fast and the food was delicious. Chris chose an Americano Spritz, which is a Campari cocktail, and I opted for a glass of white wine. Both were lovely, and to eat we chose to share an avocado salad, patatas bravas, and Grandma's mixed meat croquetas.
Now we both love patatas bravas, and I'd say that these are the best we've had in Malaga. The sauce was delicious and the portion size was perfect. The croquetas were fantastic too. I agree that if you don't mind waiting in the queue, El Pimpi is one to pop on the list.
The final places I'd like to take you are the 2 places I recommend to everyone when they ask me where to go in Malaga. The first one is an absolute hidden gem. Tucked off Plaza de la Constitution, Chinitas Terrice is a rooftop bar with my favourite view. I don't think that this place is super well known as I've always been able to get a seat, but the drinks are cheap and the view of the cathedral is unparalleled. The only thing I would say is that although Google says it opens at 4 p.m, definitely do not arrive early. It tends to actually open at around 4:30 p.m, so maybe come after that just to be safe. And finally, and this one may seem basic, we like to end our day on the terrace of the Hard Rock Cafe overlooking the port. From Chinitas, we took a walk along the port, which is my favourite walkway in Malaga. I love the architecture and the atmosphere beside the water. The Hard Rock Cafe usually wouldn't be our style, but this is a great place to people watch. The views are lovely, and we can highly recommend the Aperol Spritz. One thing we didn't have time for today was the Picasso Museum, and I couldn't end a video about Malaga without mentioning Picasso. Picasso is my favourite artist, and he was actually born in Malaga. We went to the Picasso Museum yesterday, and it is one of my top recommendations, but definitely book tickets in advance. There are so many original paintings to enjoy, and the Courtyard Cafe is the perfect place to enjoy a coffee. We stay in a suburb of Malaga called El Limonar, and our walk home from the city centre takes us along the beach. The beach is such a big part of Malaga, and usually in the summer I spend a lot of time swimming in the sea, reading my book on the sand and enjoying the sound of the waves. I also love how close the beach is to the city centre, as it takes less than 5 minutes to walk from the port to La Malagueta, the closest beach to the city. Malaga is such a special city and definitely one of my favourite destinations.
I will add that we've spent a week here and I've loved how beautiful the city is. The architecture is stunning, the food is amazing, we spent a great afternoon on the beach, and this city has an authentic charm and a rich culture, making it the perfect place to visit. There is so much to do and see here.
I hope you've enjoyed this whistle-stop tour of Malaga with us. This channel is a brand new project and something we're really excited about. We're planning to make lots more travel videos and would love your feedback. Please leave us comments and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks guys!